While everyone thinks about their one thing.
No, we don't necessarily have to think about, that wasn't the idea, but...
I know generally one thing, kind of.
Yeah, you don't have to feel like you have to share it either in character.
Kill Finn!
Jarek's drawing a blank. It's okay. He expected this to happen.
I expected this to happen. Me.
I'll be honest, though. I will be honest. He was right about half of it.
Yeah.
My character was right about one thing. Didn't trust the goddamn priest. That was the one thing.
And there's numerous other suspicions that he had that I didn't bother sharing, because if you're not going to listen to Jarek's logic, then you're not going to listen to Jarek's suspicion.
Yeah, that's Finian logic. That's ridiculous. Anyways,
It doesn't matter. We are literally the only ones that can use these stones.
yeah,
We know that now.
Yeah, that's good because he doesn't know we don't know that.
He doesn't know we don't know that?
No, he knows. He doesn't know that we know that.
Yes. Correct.
He doesn't know that we have this box at all. So
Yes.
we have at our advantage. He insists on us playing a game, and we have to refuse to. But he's going to force us to play a game. It's just like, it's ridiculous, but it's like forcing a store owner to give up the money. At first they'll say no, but you find the weak point and you push onto it, and eventually they'll say yes.
Yeah.
He's going to do the same thing with us. He's going to do the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. Give me money. Give me money.
Wagger, who's been scratching his beard for some time, unusually thoughtfully, or I guess thoughtfully for him, because he's more intelligent than he looks, says, but doesn't that also mean you're the best one to take him down? Wouldn't he run from anyone he doesn't want wishes from? He'll stay and fight you. He needs to manipulate you.
What if we threaten to use the wish stone to kill the god? To kill him?
Really? You think that the stones would be capable of doing that?
I don't know. It was a thought.
Killing Seller or this aberration is irrelevant. The stones couldn't possibly be used to kill whoever Seller serves, and by using the third stone to kill Seller, you would release the god.
Hold up a second. You know magic. What if he said this thing acted like a gate, right? And it was some sort of mechanism he was using for his armies. Why can't we use that wish to seal the gate? To destroy the game? Not the god or Seller, but just stop the game. Stop the army.
Jarek's gonna shake his head. This coming from the same person who used one of the stones to begin with.
Well,
Shut up, Jarek!
You might have used the stone yourself.
Listen, you can yell at us all you want. Oh yeah, I know everything. You are smart. You're intelligent. You're really good at this. But listen, we use the stones, and we can't change that.
Yeah.
So if you could, can you get over the whole insulting thing and be a little bit more productive? Finn's gonna blink a few times.
Like he didn't even realize what she said.
Yeah.
Gomer was gonna be like, "Oh, that
right
sounds
there?
like that's bottled up for a while."
You okay, Finn?
No, I'm not okay. Do I look fucking okay?
This is kind of getting on everyone.
Can I have the stones, Finn? That was a serious question before.
We're galloping. What do you want me to do? Toss them?
No. When we get to Whitebridge.
Of course.
But
thank
GM
you.
point in fact from the message, so you don't have to listen to it again. There is his master, and then there is the god who decided the game. So there are two different entities. You guys are treating them like the one. So
Yeah,
there's the god who's kind of the third party who's just enjoying it all, and then there is his master, whoever that is.
Yeah. Basically Loki, but not Loki, and then the master.
Right.
Yeah.
So Loki and Shao Kahn. Gotcha.
Yeah, why not?
Basically.
We could go Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I guess that would make Seller Shang Tsung.
Oh God.
Okay. Yeah. I can go
Does
for
that make
No!
Inferno Sonya Blade?
Sure.
Am I
He's the sexy
Blanca?
one. Wait, what does that make Finian? Johnny Cage?
Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What am I?
Cyrax, the mechanical one.
All right.
Anyway, we're digressing. We had an emotional outpour from Finian, and now we're talking about Mortal fucking Kombat. So let's.
No, but I'm Johnny Cage. Everything's okay now.
Johnny Cage dies in the second Mortal Kombat.
Who cares that he completely manipulated me into killing my best friend? I'm Johnny Cage.
All right. Anyway.
All right.
Cullimore will just say we're all on edge because things are pretty shitty. So the last thing we need to do is to get on each other too, right? We've gone this far without killing each other. Let's go a little bit further.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true though. I mean, we're just spouting out ideas. If they're not good ideas, you can say it, but maybe not so abruptly, which is strange coming from Cullimore's mouth, but he's becoming more pro-social. Okay.
Well,
So using the wish stone just to undo everything probably won't work because it will activate or whatever, right?
Yeah, he'll win the game.
Okay.
We don't
Yeah,
we don't know
point.
how they lose the game. Maybe by destroying the stones?
The best way back when I was a kid and I was first getting started, I ran this game. It was a 3-cup game where it was a ball and 3 cups and you moved it around, except it was a complete con artist. The only way you won the game was just not participating. You wouldn't get conned. That's the only way we can win this game is by just not playing. But he's gonna make us play, he said.
Yeah, very likely going after your family.
Yeah.
Walker says he also said he was going to hurt that girl. The cute one with the white hair.
Yeah, she's a golem.
So?
Wagga looks at you blankly.
I don't know. What's a golem? Cullimore says.
Oh, no, more. He's like, no. I mean, what difference does that make?
Exactly.
I don't know. What's a golem? He said she's a golem and a tool, so is she not alive?
We know that she can feel pain. She was hurt that night in the battle.
We know she has a soul because Seller actually said it in the message.
Yeah. Listen, I'm sorry. She's a nice girl, but I got bigger fish to fry.
I understand that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
No, we can't. We have to prepare ourselves for this. Because he's going to cross that bridge.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, if he threatens to kill Sky, are any of us going to use a wish stone to bring her back to life or to prevent him? I'm
not
say
going to.
I request that the stones be thrown in the river in White Bridge, so that they sail away from all of us.
And eliminate the temptation?
Eliminate any means of us being able to use them. We
Good
accept the
point.
fates that we had before wishes were introduced.
Mm-hmm.
Except Trip is still out there.
Irrelevant.
Can't he just go into the minds of somebody and make them a player and force them to use a wish stone?
Unknown. We do not know the rules of the game.
Exactly.
Exactly. This is the same foolish logic that you used to get us in Homestead in the first place.
Hold up a second. He said the way the message played was things were in phases, right? So like the first phase was finished.
Okay.
For a game, you don't introduce new players. I think this shit is set in stone.
All right, then throw him in the river. If it bites us in the ass, then
It's got to be more than just the river, though, because I'm telling you right now, if a man is dedicated enough, he'll spend the rest of his life trying to find those stones, going through every single riverbed. It has to be, if we really want to eliminate the temptation, it has to be a lot more drastic.
But how?
Give them to someone, and we don't know what they do with it. Make it a complete mystery. No, that won't work either, because if it was me, I'd just torture that person to tell me where they were.
Legere Clux's song, we give them the Lady Celine.
Yep.
Well, that would be definitely suicide if I went after her.
She is not a player. She is the most powerful wizard or magician or whatever, magic user in Whitebridge, or possibly the Freelands, from what I remember. Yeah. Leaving them with her is fine because she can't use them.
I second that idea. She's proven herself trustworthy.
Yeah, it makes the most sense. It would be a suicide run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Although it's selfish thinking, all I can do is just think about myself. And the more I think about my family dying, the darker things get.
Yeah, we need to remove the temptation. We need to get to the palace as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Not
horses charging
the
forward.
time, Squee.
I was mimicking the horses charging towards my
Not
carriage.
the time, no.
Sorry.
Yeah. And as rough as it is, we need to go to the palace before I visit my family, just in case the worst has happened already.
Finn won't say anything.
And for the rest of the ride, Cullimore's he's not going to say anything himself. Unless he's asked by someone.
Nope.
That's it? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, there's
I'm good.
no need to. I'm just saying that's what's in character, right?
Mhm.
All right, we can switch to the next scene if we like.
All right. You guys will ride hard to Whitebridge. You'll be tired. Because you've been riding straight with no rest. You're not going to get any, hit points or spells or anything like that back. No full rest up. And I assume you go straight to the palace.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move you guys over to the palace. And when you get there, of course, you're not stopped at the gates. The guards give you the customary, my lords.
Yeah, shove it.
Yes, my lord. Then you go straight up to the palace.
Okay.
All right. You come into the room where Lady Celine is. She is sitting cross-legged with her eyes closed when you come in on the floor. And when you come in, she pops her eyes open and stands up and says, "What news?"
Play the message.
And we'll open the box.
Okay. Lady Celine listens to the message quietly, and once the message is done, she says, "That's not good."
Homestead, as we speak, has currently been overrun by an entire populace of recently turned undead. These soldiers that you have sent have made an agreement to attempt to contain them, but desperately request further reinforcements from you before they spread out into the countryside, completely ravaging the Freelands.
Lady Celine nods her head and then says, "I need to send help to them, but if what we heard is true, if you fail and the gate opens, and I have no idea where it's opening, I can't leave the city unguarded either."
Kane, give her the stones.
And about this time, Mika just shouts, "It's not true! My brother isn't a traitor."
Yes.
She collapses crying.
If only I cared.
Uh,
Narrator might have stepped away. Oh well.
yeah, okay, we'll say he hands the stones.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair assumption. Lady Celine...
No,
Lady
I'll use
Celine
them.
will-
No, Bird, why? All right, sorry.
Lady Celine will hold the stones up, look at you guys, and then look at the stones. She says, "I have half a mind to destroy these right now. If you're the ones that have to use them, if I destroy them, then there's no way it could affect anything."
Alternatively, you could kill us. Can't use the stones if we're dead.
She shakes her head. Even if I were that cruel, which I'm not, you're my best chance of stopping Seller. As dangerous as it is to send you after him, you're the only ones that can be assured to find him. If he is as smart as we all know he can be, he'll just run from anyone I send after him. Not to mention, you've already proven yourselves time and time again. I don't know who else other than myself I could send that would stand a chance against him.
Hold up a second. Seller still has the other stone. Whether we give you this one or not is a moot point. He'll put the temptation right in our lap.
Which is why she nods, and that's why it's so dangerous to send you.
Lady Celine. And for the first time, Cullimore is saying this without any sort of venom or disrespect in his voice. You are a lady of great magical knowledge. Is there such a thing? Is there such a spell or ritual that makes someone forget that another being exists? Wipe his memory?
She looks and she thinks, there is no spell to my mind. The only power I could think of that could grant such a wish, and she holds up the stones.
Fuck.
She says, however, there might be a way to take one of his leverages away from him. I might be able to break his hold over Sky. You could rescue her and hide your families, and at that point it would be very difficult for him to find ways to twist you. Or you could kill him in the assault. Either way would be an acceptable outcome.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Oh, yeah. I'm not letting him live.
Lady Celine nods, and she says, part of me says that I should keep you as far away from him as possible. But you've proven yourselves to me, and I really don't know who else could take him. I'm willing to gamble on you.
Never took you much for the gambling type.
She nods her head. I'm not much of the gambling type.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we know? Do you know where to find him? Where to meet him?
Oh, yes. He gave us very explicit instructions.
And all we know now is the only leverage he has over us is Sky.
For now.
For now. If I can find a way to break his hold on her, my suggestion would be an assault before he finds another way.
The most obvious way right now is with my family. I want to get them away from here and hidden first before we go for Sky. He's smart. He has a backup plan.
Lady Celine nods. That sounds like a wise action.
Okay.
You find your family, bring them here to the palace. If they're under my protection, then even you can't get into them, as cruel as that sounds. Of course, and she holds her hands wide. Of course, only if that seems to be you're approaching them in a not good sense. She kind of stumbles over her words. You understand what I mean.
We have to assume your place has been compromised because, of course, he's had one spy in Trip, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have other ones. You might be benevolent and you might mean what you say, but your help might be tainted, not of your own fault. I might have to hide them another way that only myself and they know. It's the only way I'd be able to rest.
She nods and says, the choice is yours, but understand, I was not suggesting we keep them at the palace. I was suggesting we keep them in my presence. I may be absent-minded from time to time, but, and she holds up her fingers and snaps, no one would get to them if I'm around.
Not even a god, Lady Celine.
She clucks, she says the god's not taking part in it. Where would the fun be in that? I don't know about this seller's master, And to be quite honest, I've never fought Seller. But I can guarantee you there's no one else in this land that could protect your family as well as I could.
Okay. Well, I'll think about it for now, but we should talk about other business. I'll let you know what my decision is.
She nods. She says that offer extends to all of you. If there's something in this town that you hold precious, I will protect it for you.
Cole is just kind of scratching his face.
Jack is on my shoulder, correct?
Yep.
Stay with Celine.
Jack looks at you sadly and says, I don't want to go.
Stay with Celine, please.
He flies over to Lady Celine sadly. Lady Celine picks her head up and starts rummaging around. She says, if you're going well equipped. And do you guys remember that list of magical items so long ago?
Yeah, that she gave us, yeah.
You can choose one more from that list. Because
Guess what?
she is not skimping right now.
I was already looking at it. Because I figured...
Well, my character's actually going to bring it up and throw it in her face. Like, well, I suppose we don't need to be well equipped. We're your last hope. It's not going to be a problem.
And while you're doing that, she'll give to each of you a golden bracelet. To each one of you, and she'll say, the control he has over Sky has to be one of magical intent. These bracelets are attuned to my own energy. If you can get this around her wrist, I can break his control of her and she'll have free will. As long as she wears this bracelet and he is alive. Kill
Interesting.
him and she'll be free.
Okay, 2 ways. That's good.
Actually do have something else that I want Celine to take care of.
Uh-huh.
He's going to reach inside of his tunic and pull out looks like a leather strap with a ring on it. That's very ornately engraved a dragon on it. He's going to pull it off and hand it to Celine.
Lady Celine will look at it and see the engraved dragon on it and raise an eyebrow. I didn't know you knew a priestess of the Black Dragons.
Ooh, what?
The priestess of the Black Dragons. This is the mark of the Black Dragon. I assume one that carries it would be in their service. You didn't know. Lady Celine acts like she just made a mistake. Oh.
No, that was my fiance's ring.
Right. Well, I'll hold on to this. She closes her hand around.
And Keen's going to stand there blinking.
Huh. Yes, well, you must equip yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Also, Lady Celine will say, unless you're completely fond of that belt and that manservant, you can leave that here. It's your choice, of course. It's your magical artifact, but you guys have not seemed incredibly ecstatic about having a zombie skeleton following you around.
Well, it's fine. He's my friend.
Lady Celine shrugs.
Because
As you
he's not
wish.
there. He's not there. Remember? Because he...
No, I know, but she knows you have the magical item.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what the item does, Squee. Makes him miss it. Yeah, I'll give up the belt. Why not?
All right. By the way, you all, since you're level 3, you can all have, Pearson already chose his level 3 one as an incremental advancement, but you can all carry 3 adventure tier items or, 1 champion and 1 adventure. Any of the items on that list are all adventure, so.
Wait, I made my decision, what, because of the helmet?
Right, because the helmet was 2 and you're carrying that belt. You can trade the belt out if you'd like, or the helmet if you'd like.
You
Wait,
mean the belt
what?
that I just gave up?
No. The potion one that your wife made you
Oh
wear.
yeah, that's right. The potion.
Oh, my wife made me a potion belt.
Well, she made you wear it.
Yeah.
Oh, she made me wear the potion belt. Okay.
All right.
Well, since she made me wear it, I have to wear it, so I'm good.
Does anyone care if I get the archer's gauntlets?
Nope.
It's pretty sure that would be the
No,
case.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Not archering anytime soon.
I don't think I am anyway, but just
Maybe
in
if
case
you
that
throw more daggers.
you can hold them on. You can hold on to them for me. I'll take them later. Okay.
Oh, that voice.
Well, you know, I mean, no.
Just remind Jay.
So I'm assuming other folks are just going through the list, looking
Sure.
at what they want. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Correct.
gonna just take a moment just to grab a drink of water here.
Oh, while you
I'll
do
be
that,
right-
actually, I can do this then instead of doing it with Skype. So, Finn, who she has grown the biggest attachment to, Mika comes to Finn,
Oh.
really, really tearful. Tell me it's not true.
Finn's gonna, I don't know, hold out her hands. Is Mika gonna sit in there?
Mm-hmm. She's gonna collapse in it. Yeah.
Okay. And Finn's gonna do her best to give like almost a weird hug and just say, "I'm sorry, it is true."
I don't understand.
Right now, you just have to trust us. We can explain more, but
She nods and sniffs and then stands up. I'm coming with you.
Finn looks around. I guess. Do you think you can handle it? You've been put through a lot lately, Mika. You
I
need
need to see it from my own eyes.
Oh, all right.
And then she flies under your coat.
Okay. Squee.
Hmm.
The daggers of abandon.
Mm-hmm.
May I has.
You may has. Hang on one second. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah. Wow.
Are there multiple copies of any of these, or just
No,
Yeah.
no. There's no such thing as multiple copies of a magical item.
I have a quick question though, Squee.
Mm-hmm.
Now you said the potion belt, but I never initially picked the potion belt. We're talking about like the belt that I gave to her so she could sell at some
Yeah.
point.
What is that
I
one? I'm
actually got
forgetting.
the belt of heroic resolve.
I'm sorry. That's the one that she was. So right now you're wearing that
Insistent,
one
yeah.
and the helmet. Now you can.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can just keep those, or you know.
I'll keep those. They're both
Okay.
excellent.
All right then. Let's see here. Let me hang on. I just got to find your
Quirk.
your quirk.
I remember what the quirk is.
No. I was talking about.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Not everything is about me. What the fuck?
Oh, poor Pearson. Poor
Oh, no,
everyone.
Jesus.
Everyone's had it rough.
Yeah.
Everyone's had a rough
Yeah,
time
yeah.
this session.
It's
Sorry.
serious. Things have gotten serious.
Okay.
All right, and then.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
Okay.
And then let's see here. It was the archer's gauntlets, right?
Yes.
Oh, no, this is perfect for you. All right.
Is it?
Oh
Is it
God,
perfect
yes.
for me? Okay.
All right,
Lay
and
it
by the
on.
way, just a refresh. When it says champion and epic, one magical item that you choose that you really, really like will, when you hit champion tier, it will level up with you to championship tier, champion tier, and epic tier, it'll level up with you to epic tier. And those are what'll happen. So in other words, let's say, for example, Kriana, you really like those daggers, right? Instead of forcing you to put them aside because you can find stronger ones, when you hit level 5, you'll get what it says for champion abilities.
Oh, is it 2 daggers?
It's 2 daggers. It's a pair of daggers, yes.
A pair of dagger. Okay, cool. Then they will just replace my old ones.
There's no contest. I'm picking the other item that was in contention last time, the gloves of mind rot.
All right.
Mind rot.
The gloves of happy time. Yay!
Oh, right. Can I spend some recoveries?
Oh,
Yes, you can.
Yeah, I should probably do the same.
Okay.
I should
We'll do that.
Again, it's your character. I'm not too sure if he's even going to be phased by this. You're just so custom built for these kind of things, Grim.
Change that.
There you go.
So what you're telling me is that's it? Huh. Okay. Oh well.
That one's just from the book. I couldn't think of a better one for it, so.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for just one who's like, your quirk is giving a derisive snort. I'm like, fuck.
Shit. I do that
Oh,
all the
Jared.
time.
What is that supposed to be? That's mean.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
By the way, you guys don't talk nearly as much as you should. We need more input. Come on, guys.
You're being facetious, aren't you?
well, I
No.
mean, Squee, like, where do we go from that?
I
Like,
don't know.
How do we build that? Like, is there going to be a situation in which that's applicable? Because
I don't even know. Hang on a second. Let me see if I
Because
can find
I mean,
you
no,
one
no.
that's even.
No, it's perfectly fine because
okay.
Jarek's not gonna let any of these things fucking control him anyway.
I know.
But like that, it's like trying to like think of a situation like no one's gonna like that's never gonna apply.
Actually, I think what that should actually be one quirk where everyone knows what it is because it's a visual thing.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
so
when
his-
he gets intimate with them, yeah, that'll be whenever he begs
What?
the ladies in the tavern. Yeah. That's
Well,
gonna-
no. Well,
What?
the texture could also be a visual thing. Your skin could look wrong. as
Sure.
well as feel.
Sure.
All right.
Sure.
So when he puts on the gloves and when he's wearing the gloves, you can't really put your finger on it, but something about his skin just seems wrong to you.
No shit.
Yeah.
You don't say. You don't
Is
say.
it rotting? I think it's
No, it's
rotting.
just wrong. It's just wrong.
Cold.
It's
I
just,
think
I don't get it.
red.
It's
it's the
weird.
wrong color.
Well, this one's missing skin. What's this?
No, I think you just need some complexion on that.
You know, oddly, Jarek, I don't think that affects your left arm at all.
Oh.
So there's a plus.
Hey, it doesn't have skin on it.
Yeah.
It's a-
Okay.
It would be the right arm.
The right
It's
arm.
good.
My
right arm.
apologies. The right arm.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Right. Silver lining,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Okay.
All
That
right.
was a movie.
Yeah. Speaking of which, not too keen about Cullimore name dropping there with the Necromancer. Man.
What? What do you mean? Name dropping?
Yeah.
Ooh.
My friend can do that better than you can.
Oh yeah. Well, that was out of character that bled into in character, so my bad for my impropriety.
Doesn't matter. It's fine.
No, it's my bad. Speaking of Cullimore name dropping, no, he's not gonna name drop, but I will have a request for a very, very brief role play because he has a question for the group that he wants to speak privately, and not with Mika and not with Waka. They're both great, but it needs to hear these ears only, so to speak.
Alrighty. I think
Is
Mika-
everyone done choosing their stuff? Because I don't want to interrupt that.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time,
Oh, okay.
I think Mika would be respectful and would fly away long enough for you to talk.
but
Okay.
yeah, we can talk. I can look at this later.
Fair enough. Cullimore, he's just been very quiet and very sullen over this, and he's going to say, other than my time with the Stonebridge Kings, you are the closest group I've been with. And I have learned to, although we have our differences, I've learned to respect your opinions and your capabilities. I have a serious problem here. Because over this past while, all I've been doing is mulling over my head, is thinking, if I send my family with Lady Celine, and things don't turn out what they are, and they end up dead, then my trust is what's going to will be what killed them. If, however, I send them on my own, use my own resources, trust nobody, and they end up dead, then it will be my pride that kills them. Both situations aren't good, and clearly I need to get out of my own head. I need your suggestion on what might be the best course of action. I don't mean to put their lives in your hands, and if things turn badly, I can't promise I'll hold it against you, but I'll do my best to prevent that from happening. If you don't want to be involved, if you don't have an opinion, it's fine. But I needed to get this out of my head. It's been driving me crazy.
I would like to help, but I don't know where to start.
I would trust them more in your hands than in Lady Celine's, but we're going right into the lion's maw, so that's not really an option either.
She protected your family once before. Why not trust her again?
The problem is that this guy is a game master, right? So which means he's plans and he imprints all this stuff. And although he has mentioned that Lady Celine doesn't seem to be an ally of his, I don't know. Do you have any connections, Finn, back home with the High Elves, or have you burned that bridge?
Yeah, they would not be happy to see me there, Pearson.
Oh, connections.
Yes.
I do have one.
Okay.
If you don't mind them living underground, we'd have to make a fairly large pit stop. It's not particularly the closest area.
Well, if you have people that you trust that can escort them there, that might be an option. What were you about to say, Keen?
Do you know where your uncle is, Finn?
No.
Because that could, no offense, could potentially be your weak point that the game master could take advantage of.
Finn doesn't say anything.
By the way, Cole, just so you know, your contact would be probably at least a week there and then a week back.
Yeah, it's a distance.
Yeah, no, we couldn't.
Times are desperate, and we're dealing with something that's magically inclined. I mean, I don't know what choice you have there, Pearson.
In my opinion, they're safest here.
They're
So you
safest
think
with
it's
someone who understands what's going on, and even if Lady Celine is a bit scatterbrained, she definitely knows a thing or three about magic.
Mm-hmm.
No, it'd be an odd ally.
Hmm.
You know that Mother of Death?
What?
No.
Cool. I'm glad that you're thinking outside the box, but jeez.
Well, there is definitely a strong connection. An enemy of my enemy is my friend. If we could actually convince her to aid us in some facet, it pretty much taken down whatever cult she was trying to build. She's probably more inclined to help us than anything else.
Or perhaps she's inclined to help the invading army. She does like death, after all. We could be the enemy, and, the enemy of the enemy. We could be the target of that. We did kind of fuck with her devoted one pretty badly. Who is, by the way, while we're still talking, still submerged and in horrible, horrible agony, which still brings joy to my heart.
He is still seafood.
Anyway, back to it. So you think I'm just being too paranoid with Lady Celine?
I don't think there's anything wrong with being too concerned about your family, but I just don't see what other options you have. I mean, you could hide them, but you don't know what you're dealing with.
You don't have a better choice. Listen to Phinean.
Finn kind of looks at Jarek and just kind of nods her head.
Keen's gonna look wide-eyed at Jarek.
Okay. Okay. Your words have a lot of weight. Thank you very much. It was good to at least get this off my chest.
Yeah. I do have a question for you guys. Or for you specifically, Colmar. I have a friend that I basically grew up with.
Okay.
And he is by no means a slouch. He's really good in combat, and he traveled with me when we were mercenaries. He is also my business partner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I should try and convince him to stay at the palace?
Well, I will ask you the questions I've been asking myself in regards to the ones I care about.
Mm-hmm.
How would you react if he died?
I would be sad.
You'd be sad. Would you want revenge? Would you want? Do you care for him so much that you do anything to bring him back to life? Or
To
would
bring
you
him
just
back to
accept-
life?
Yes.
No.
No?
No.
You'd be sad
will-
for a while, but you wouldn't.
I will be sad. I will mourn him. I will kill whoever kills him.
Mm-hmm.
But
You could
I
go
will
on
not.
in your life without him.
yes.
Then you have nothing to worry about.
Does anyone else need anything?
Everyone's chosen their things.
Yes.
Let's see. Piff got the Ring of Defense. You got the Bracers of Archery. Finn got the Blades of Abandon. And Jarek got the Gloves of Mind Rot.
Mm-hmm.
That should be it. Keep in mind, just so everyone knows, you have your default bonus, which is... Hang on a second. The gloves give you no default bonus. Apparently.
You
The
lied
ring,
to us!
the ring gives nothing either. I
Yeah,
checked.
the ring doesn't give
Yes.
anything. The daggers are a +1 to hit. So, Kriana, you're going to be at +8 to hit now instead of +7.
Woo!
And the bracers... Hang on, let me find the bracers. Oh, that's the new book. I believe bracers count as armor. No,
Also,
weapon.
Brianna, it also gives you +1 to damage as well.
Yes.
Does
Plus
it?
1 to attacks, plus
Yep.
1 to damage
I-
with that item.
I just saw the after the first battle thing.
Yeah,
Did I not read all of it?
It's in the default bonus. If you just
Yeah.
have a magical
Oh.
weapon, anything.
It says attack and damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Sweet. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write that down so I will probably end up forgetting, but hopefully I don't.
Also, Bern, since the bracers are counted as weapons for monks and the like, I'm going to go ahead and say...
They're
they've-
gauntlets.
they're gauntlets, not bracers. Okay, then,
Yes.
never mind. They're gauntlets and you have no default bonus.
Yes. I also give away my belt, so I lose 1 recovery.
Okay.
Awesome.
So that is that.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Lady Celine says, shall we go get your family?
Yeah.
Or shall
Yeah.
you go get your family, I suppose?
If it's okay by you, I'll go get them and they'll come here. Thank you for your assistance.
Lady Celine says, would it make you feel better if you chose the place for us to stay?
Not really, honestly. I've put their lives in your hands, so to speak, as a protector. Me choosing the space, I mean, trust is trust now, right? So you use your proper judgment.
Lady Celine nods and says, then while you get your family, I will prepare what is needed to break the Cellar's hold on Sky.
Okay. I'll go get Carla and the kids and have them go there, and there'll probably be just a sweet little scene between Cullimore and Carla, but I don't want to roleplay it right now. Maybe I'll just type it to you or something.
So sorry,
Pearson?
you have to roleplay it.
Oh, I
Pearson?
do?
Because,
okay.
and I promise you this was planned before.
Oh, okay. I have to roll.
Yeah.
All right, I have to
Pearson?
roleplay it. Okay, yeah.
Would you like anybody else to come with, just in
You
case the worst happens?
You can all come with me if you wish.
Okay.
Then we'll come.
Keen
You
will come.
have to roleplay it.
I feel a little bad now because of the serious tone everyone's in, but I gotta go with what Cellar would do. So
Yep.
my God! No. All right, so
you are walking up. You are walking up to your house, and when you are about 30 or 40 feet away, what you see is the one you couldn't remember.
Danielle?
Oh my God!
Danielle?
Danielle walking up to hug Sky, who is giving her an embrace, but at the same time, are going to ghostly voice saying no. And you're about 30 feet away, or 40 feet away.
I'm breaking out into a run.
And she envelops her wings, much to everyone on the street's surprise and shock, and she flies away while looking at you horrified, saying, "Sorry."
No.
I'm going to save all your ears and simply say that Cullimore gives a loud, terrified scream into the air as he shakes his fists towards, impotently towards the flying Sky.
You said 30 feet, right, Squee?
Give or take, yes.
Okay.
Keen would like to perform an action.
Okay.
Do we have... Yeah.
Keen would like to say he's sorry and try and shoot one of her wings.
Okay.
That's
King.
that's actually what I had in mind. As
Yeah.
well, acid arrow.
Yes.
All right.
With
Let me
friends like
see
you.
if there is. I'm assuming there's no rules. Hang on. Let me see if there's rules for flying. I know you guys can hit him. I mean, I know that's definitely something you can attempt.
I don't think there are.
I don't think there is. I think it would just make them have a higher AC, depending on how that goes. All right. Acid arrow would be okay.
Acid arrow can hit far away enemies as well.
Yes, it can. Yeah, it can.
Yes.
In this one, no. My one issue with the acid arrow is that normally it's physical defense. I'm wondering if she would be able to dodge it or not. I'm guessing not. I don't know. Definitely the regular arrow she could dodge. This one, she's flying. She's very agile. Grim, what would you say would be a fair percentage that she can dodge or not? Like, basically, I'm going to roll a percentage. If she does not make the percentage, she can't dodge it. It'll just go against her physical defense.
I have no opinion on it. I wouldn't think she'd be allowed to dodge that at all. There's no rules for saying that normally.
Then I'm fine.
Yeah,
with going
there's
with
no
that too.
such thing as a dodge roll in our.
Yeah, that's true. No, you're absolutely right. Okay, then just go against her physical defense. Keen, take a shot.
Okay.
That is not going to hit.
I'm going to use my bracers or my gauntlets.
Okay.
So I get a +10.
Right, but not plus everything else, just the +10.
I know, +10 versus AC.
All right, which is...
I'm pretty sure that's going to hit.
Yes, it is, for 12 damage. All right.
And if it matters at all, she is now blinded because of the bow of blinding.
Okay.
Can I teleport up and... Oh, sorry.
Well, let's hear. Everyone take turns.
I gotta run.
No. Let me
I'm so
check.
sorry.
Let me check to make sure that everything's all right with the macro. Yep, that's an effective. That's an accurate act. I should test. I don't need to test a macro. Just fucking punch the button, Grimmeth. You got 27 versus physical defense for 46 acid damage,
Oh, my God.
Oh,
and that should be 10
butts.
ongoing as well.
I don't need to teleport for that.
All right, so that's going to hit as well. Sky, hit by both attacks, tumbles to the ground.
Oh, sweet.
And as she falls, she actually manages to turn so that Danielle falls on her.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I guess Culmore's still breaking into a run at this point, but yeah.
And at this point, Sky pitifully tries to crawl away. Her wings are very, very damaged. Her main body seems not too much damage, but her wings are almost beyond repair. And she's screaming in her ghastly voice, "Run!"
Okay. If it's possible, if there's enough distance, Cullimore would like to scoop Danielle up into his arms and then run into his house and scream for Carla and Samantha to get out right now.
As you do that,
Yeah.
as you do that, Danielle starts talking to you. "Are you okay now, Daddy? The man said that you were sick. He said that the stone could cure you. I did it. Are you okay now?"
Oh no!
Oh god.
No, come! Wait, that's a trap. No, that's not possible. Wait, yes, honey, I'm fine.
And, maybe we should end the session here because you guys start seeing some weird, funky shit happening.
Yeah.
You might want
Let
to
me
end the session
guess.
there, but you start to see portals opening up everywhere.
Yes, because it was your blood that used the stone.
Oh no.
Wait, my blood?
The message
Wait,
said
yes.
it was your essence, your very blood. Your
Oh,
children are...
fuck!